Rockies!
I'm happy to win. Fire away.
It seems like you guys got the running game going. Just talk about your ability to get that going early and how that kind of set you up throughout the game.
Well, we felt like getting movement up front was the key. I mean, that sounds pretty simple, but we knew that they were going to move and stem and move their front, and we really wanted to try and find some way to create movement. I thought the backs ran hard, and I thought our guys did a good job blocking on the perimeter to spring some things, and then our offensive line played better.
You look at the final score, it's a blowout, but they were up 17-7. How glad were you to see your guys respond to that sort of early deficit?
Well, sure. The good thing is we didn't panic. I felt like we were ready to play. They hit us on a couple big plays, and we couldn't really finish drives offensively early, trying to get a feel for what they were doing. We felt like offensively that they were going to force us to drive the ball, that maybe force us to be patient and execute on a consistent basis, and that's what they did. But it was nice to see our guys respond and, not panic and just keep playing the game.
Coach, like put a lot more pressure on the quarterback, just really hurried him. Was that an adjustment you made, or was that just part of this?
Oh, no, I think, first of all, I think when you look at it is we kept them from running the ball and made them one-dimensional, which gives us an upper hand, we feel like, even though they did hurt us early with some passes. But continuing to let our guys kind of pin their ears back a little bit in those long yardage situations certainly helped, because they did not run the ball well.
Cam Phillips had a great day. Can you just
He did. We had some good looks to get him the ball underneath, through I don't know how many just out cuts versus off and inside leverage, and he and Josh executed, and then eventually some big plays came a little bit later on.
Did Jackson show you anything he hadn't in the first couple of weeks?
Oh, I don't know. I'd have to look at the film. I just thought, our overall execution level, speaking specifically about Josh, was higher than maybe it was last week. I don't know. I'd have to look at it, but I go back to I like the way he goes about his business. I like the way his demeanor is in the game. You can communicate with him. He understands what's going on, and he can handle adjustments.
Coach, I know the final score was great, but how nice was it, or not how nice was it, how frustrating was it to kind of give up the lead early?
Well, I don't know if it was frustrating. I mean, we knew we were playing a talented football team. I know they've been faced with some struggles here lately, but they have some talented players over there, and we gave up a couple big plays and didn't finish some drives. I didn't think anybody panicked. I think our guys have some confidence that they can respond, and we knew it was going to be hard. Like, we didn't come into the game thinking this was going to be easy, and I thought our guys kind of reflected that.
Even though it was late in the game, did AJ show you the athleticism that you've talked about to us?
Sure, did a good job operating, kind of handling. We're trying to run the clock down and do those sorts of things, and got out there on the edge a couple times, or once at least. He is a very good athlete, and I was pleased to see him execute when he was in there.
Joey Sly broke the record for career field goals made. How happy are you for him, and how much do you think that means to him?
Well, you'd have to ask him how much it means to him. I'm happy for him. It's a kid that works incredibly hard. He's been dedicated to this program for some time. He's a leader in the off-season program. He loves the weight room and the hard things about football. So I'm awfully happy whenever any of our players have individual success. But I'm obviously thrilled for Joey.
Do you like a kicker who on the first return of the year makes the penalty?
No, I don't want him to have. I like that he did. I didn't like the kick, but I like that he made the tackle. But I don't want him to have to. I prefer we get it down before it gets to him.
You didn't get a lot of backups in last week. It seemed like both offense, defense you did this week. How do you feel like they executed when they were in the game?
Oh, I thought it was fine. For me to, grade them or whatever, I'm not sure. But I thought they did a good job. Like, offensively, we weren't behind the chains. Defensively, our backups caused turnovers and kept the ball in front of them and made plays. So, I guess my early reaction would be that I was happy about it.
Just when you first got to know Cam and looked at the film of what you were getting in him,
I mean, he set a bunch of records today. I mean, what jumped off the screen to you about him?
Well, I think the first thing is he's a pretty quick player. He's got some explosiveness, some short area quickness. You know, and the thing for me being around him now, going on our second year, is just, you know, you can coach him. You know, he understands the game. He understands leverages. He understands alignments. He understands. He's a smart football player. And when you have guys like that, you can do a little bit more with just them. Maybe the other 10 guys don't even know that you're tweaking things with a player like that, and he affords us kind of that ability.
Did you like to score in Memphis today?
They won, didn't they? Awfully proud of those guys. That's a big victory. I'm sure Coach Norvell deserves a tremendous amount of credit. He's done a fantastic job. Awfully happy for him.
Anything else for Coach?
Do you have any games where you reel off 57 straight points?
No.
Is that maybe a first?
No, I don't know. I've been on the other side of these before, and it's not very fun. But it was nice for us to respond and kind of get on a roll there.
Hokies!